Good morning, everyone, and thank you again for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all for watching. This is a new channel here where I do celebrity readings. I do people in the news and events, okay? This video was requested by someone who left a comment under the Wendy Williams video to do Vince and Tamar, okay? I was thinking about doing the reading before the request, but I did see that there were already predictions out there about these two. Okay, so I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon, but since I am trying to build this channel, I am going to go ahead and honor that request. But before I do that, let me introduce myself here. I do tarot readings daily. This is my other channel here. If you take a look at your screen, I do have another channel here. I do all zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. I do love readings, career readings, and financial readings for normal people such as you and I. Okay, I should have a link to this page here in the description box below. If there is not any links and you would like to check out my credits and my work, you can go here at Faithful Tarot. So I do have Vince and Tamar's cards laid out here. So the top is for Tamar and the bottom is for Vince. I'm using totally two different cards here, so the meanings are different. Before I do the reading, I would just like to say that this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything here is alleged, okay? And for those of you gossip sites, websites, celebrity websites, and blogs, please do not try and steal my videos, okay? You can use my work, but give me my credit. If not, it's called stealing and I will dispute it, okay? So let's get to the reading. Once I do I'm going to do Tamar first, and then once I do Vince's reading, Tamar's reading is going to make much more sense to you guys, to the viewers that's tuning in and watching, okay? So let's get to the reading. For the heart of the matter of January 2018, or for the whole year of 2018, the heart of the matter for Tamar is that I feel like there is a betrayal here happening. Maybe she feels betrayed, or he feels betrayed, or they both are betraying each other in some kind of way. We're going to find out what the betrayal is here, but that comes later on in the reading, so stay tuned for that, okay? So she feels like, she's definitely going through a crisis right now. I feel like they're fighting. There is conflict. There could be arguments, okay? And this conflict energy is due to always receiving bad news in a relationship. She definitely wants to get her family back on track here. So she's trying to have success and perfection again in this relationship. Her joy is not there. She's not having peace. She's not having rest. So she may be not sleeping well, okay? Whatever promises that she felt that Vince owes her, I feel like those promises are definitely broken. There is intoxication, meaning she could be drinking to get away from, escape the pain and escape the sadness here. But I also feel like there's some type of moderation going on around in the home, meaning they might be sleeping in separate bedrooms, or they might not even be living together, okay? So that's where the modification comes around, okay? Or they're thinking about, or someone is thinking about either relocating, moving out, going somewhere else, but there's a modifying situation happening. Although she would really love harmony back into her life, harmony back into this relationship, she wants to recover, okay? And if you take a look here at the top, these cards here, it represents her current situation, her current energies, what's happening with her emotions, what's happening around her as of now. She has one cup of love, okay? She has one cup of love left, and I feel like she is offering that to Vince, okay? I feel like she's telling Vince, I only have one more chance with you. I would like for you to honor me, okay? She is going through an unseen events in her marriage, okay? She feels like she doesn't know where her destiny is going. She doesn't know where her fortune is going. She is seeking good luck. She is seeking success in getting back with Vince here. And with the Tower card here, though, things can come crashing down, or things will come crashing down here. There is a chance to rebuild the tower if things does come down catastrophically, but you cannot rebuild a relationship if the other party does not want it. Okay, two people has to come into an agreement here to rebuild, or in order to rebuild. Now, the blockages here is that I feel like she's really praying. She's really praying hard, and she's really having some tolerance here for this situation. She is keeping the hope alive. She's keeping the faith alive, and I'm praying on the situation for being patient for recovery, okay? I feel like she really wants mercy to happen and come down, and just someone to give her mercy. So these next cards here is in the blockage positions, meaning mercy. Someone is not giving her mercy, and I feel like there could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn that could potentially be in the mix here. So maybe she's dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe he's dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this has to also be about a money situation. So I feel like there is financial worries here. There will be a judgment where things change here. So I feel like the change in their marriage will be a divorce, even though she does not want a divorce here. Okay, there is definitely money matters coming in this between this relationship, or there is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that is coming in between this relationship. Now her goals here is to be connected, because right now there's distance, and right now there's disconnection between her and Vince. There could also be financial worry. So she feels left out in the cold by Vince. She feels left out in the cold by finances here. She's really strongly using her intuition. She is a Pisces. Pisces does have psychic abilities. Pisces do have that very strong intuition here. So she's maybe tapping into her psychic abilities or her intuitions to see where her future is headed, because her future right now in finances and with her marriage to Vince is really unrevealed to her. Okay, but she is gaining wisdom from the situation. She's learning from the situation. Even though things come to an end here between these two, I do feel like she's going to gain wisdom, meaning when she gets into her next relationship or her next marriage situation, she will not be doing the things that she has done with Vince, or she would catch on to her new relationship of how things ended before. So she would really catch on if this other person that she gets involved with, if they're doing damage or if they're being bad, she will catch on to that because she has learned from her from her marriage with Vince. Okay, I feel like she's really devoted to Vince here. She really doesn't want to get a divorce. She really wants to stay married to Vince. Okay, now, however, in her past situation, this may sound mean, but I feel like she was an opportunist when she met Vince. So she married him for finances. She married him for fame. She did know that he came from really large sums of money here. So I feel like I even heard this before from some people. She got into this marriage or this relationship to boost her career, to boost her fame, and also to boost her finances here. Now that was in her distant past. I feel like she doesn't feel like that anymore. I feel like she did get married for opportunistic reasons, but I feel like now she really does. Somewhere along the line, she fell in love with him. Okay, now in the distant past, excuse me, her past events, meaning her recent past here, is that I feel like someone here is really not showing their support. Someone needs to give more support in this situation, but they're not, okay? Maybe it's Tamar who needs Vince to support her more, or maybe it's Vince who needs more support from Tamar. I do see though that they're really, really, really busy here. So someone here is focused on their career. Someone here is focused on other things rather than being focused on the marriage type situations, which ultimately there could be an ending to their marriage. There could be a divorce because of this situation here. Someone feels as though they have been put on the back burner, and someone's career is more important to them, so they felt like they had to put the other person on the back burner. However, there could be an ending because of that, and I do see strongly that Tamar is trying to really transform this situation here. She feels as though as Vince is paying so much attention to his work and his career that he is not paying attention to her. Okay, and maybe that's why maybe Vince feels the betrayal is because maybe he feels like in the past when they did get married or when they did meet that he did feel like she only got with him or married him to boost her fame, to boost her money, um, and to get with him for an opportunity. Okay, but right now in the new future situation for Tamar is that she would really love to reunite back with happiness. She wants to get back into building again with Vince. She wants him to acknowledge her love. She wants to get back on track in building in a family home situations. She really wants to reunite with him, okay? She wants all this negativity to end. There is distance and there could be suspicions and secrets. She also feels like this he's being so distant is because there may be another person, there may be another woman. That's what she's feeling. There could be hidden enemies around her, there could be secrecy, there could be deception and lies around a love situation. But Tamar, just because you have suspicions about him cheating or moving on with another woman, it is just suspicions. You need to have your proof in writing. You need to have your documented proof before you can make that a reality for you. Okay, now the cards that represent her is that someone here feels like they need to retreat, meaning I'm struggling right now. I need to take a break. I need to retreat. I am working a lot. I am worried about my marriage. I need to retreat to think about some things. I need to pray, maybe go on a healing retreat or a spiritual retreat to really find out where she's feeling inside. Okay, the blockage here though for her is that she would really like a new beginning here with Vince, but I feel like it's blocking her. It's not going to happen, and that's why emotionally or in her mind she is fighting to regain her power. She could be losing energy. She could have the lack of vitality. She doesn't really have the courage, so she's really going through some type of weakness here that she's trying to overcome, but I feel like she is unable to overcome that weakness. Now, around in her environment situations, I do see someone packing a suitcase. I do see someone leaving. This could be leaving the relationship, leaving the marriage, or moving into a separate home here, okay? Again, I'm picking up a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person that's definitely in the mix here. But overall, she's going through a lot of misfortune here. This misfortune with money, misfortune and bad luck with money and her marriage. There's a lot of trouble, there's a lot of stress, and it's causing some type of trauma here. So she will feel scorned if Vince leave, and I do see that Vince could possibly be on his way out of this marriage, and she's looking for comfort. She would like for him to comfort her, or if this comfort situation, she will be looking towards her sisters and her family for comfort. Okay, now around in her emotions, she is definitely going to rage. She's raging. She's going through jealousy and rage. Okay, she really wants to be with Vince. She doesn't want Vince to leave her, and I feel like there could be a trial happening. This could be trials and tribulations, or this could be an actual trial of a verdict of what to do with the finances and the children in a divorce battle here. Okay, her plans of getting back with Vince is totally coming to a fail here. Okay, so she feels like a failure in her marriage, and I also feel like that she could be suspecting him of cheating or moving on. Now for the final outcome for Tamar is that she is definitely thinking about her child. She's thinking about having more children with Vince. She's thinking about Vince. Okay, but I feel like there will be some drama here. There will be some malice, and there will be some drama, and there will be some sadness. I feel like though Vince will be walking away, and she will ultimately be mourning the loss of Vince. Okay, so getting back to betrayal, I feel like Vince feels betrayed because maybe he felt like she did marry him for fame and fortune, and somewhere along the lines is that she wasn't expressing the love for him when they got married. Okay, so she could have been showing her opportunistic side, and that's where he feels betrayed. Now where she feels betrayed is that they have a child together. She's very spiritual. Her family is very churchy, so she feels betrayed if he moves on, and she also feels betrayed is that there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around that, meaning another woman. Okay, now so let's get to Vince's reading on the bottom here. I know that he is an Aquarius, so let's pick up on what the heart of the matter here is for Vince. Okay, for Vince for 2018, I feel like he wants to be free. I feel like he wants to have liberty, meaning I want to break free from this situation. I also am thinking about, or he's thinking about his financial securities with career and with work, and he's protecting his finances here just in case they do get a divorce, and just in case Tamar tries to take all that he has. Okay, I'm also picking up here vigilance, meaning he's keeping a watchful eye here, so he's keeping a careful watch around this situation here. This could be due to government situations as well. Maybe they're having troubles with the government, meaning taxes. But I do feel like he wants liberty and he wants to be free. He's being very careful around his money, especially if there is a divorce happening, and he's having a watchful eye, meaning around him. He's watching the people, he's watching his finances, he's watching Tamar. He's just being really careful here. I do feel like there will be a loss in this relationship. And I do feel like though he has a lot of confidence here that he will be walking away from Tamar, and he is definitely going on a conquest. So he wants to go on a conquest, meaning he wants to be triumphant. I feel like he wants the situation to be over with Tamar. Now again, I'm picking up dishonesty here, or deception, or forcing his happiness. I feel like he's forcing his happiness here in this marriage, so meaning he's not happy. Maybe he's being dishonest about money, or she's been dishonest about money type situation. I do pick up that there could be some type of deception here, but all in all, he's not happy and he's ready to move on. He feels trapped. He feels trapped inside. He feels trapped that he has nowhere to go in this relationship, and I feel like he's just trying to survive the war between these two. Again, I'm picking up government issues. could be possibilities with money. There could be issues around business. So maybe their business, maybe his business is falling apart here. His money is falling apart here, is what I'm picking up. He can't focus on, I feel like he's trying to focus on doing his job because right now he cannot really focus on doing his job. That could ultimately end in business failures. Okay, there could be a trial or trials and tribulations. I did say that before in Tamar's reading, but there's a lot of shame here because of loss. There's a lot of shame, and ultimately there is an ending. There is pain. There is affliction. I see tears. I see sadness, and this relationship, this marriage is dead. Okay, Vince wants to end this marriage. Tamar doesn't want to. Okay, Tamar is holding on to him, but Vince is done. Now, however, if there is cheating on Vince's part, there is a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn woman around him if this is cheating. Okay, I feel like if I feel like if Vince is involved with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, it's because he feels like their marriage is already dead. So he's kind of like moving on. Now, this other woman that came into the picture, what is her name? Laura? Laura. I did check up on Laura. She is a Virgo. But she did recently do an interview that she said that her and Vince are not an item and Vince is not her type. So, Laura, if you're not involved with Vince, that means in the future we shouldn't see you guys together if that's the case, or if that's what your truth is. Okay, so this is their reading. I really hope that you enjoy this reading. Please like, share, and comment. If you do really believe in this reading, please share it on your social media. If you really feel like this reading is going to come to fruition. Okay, thank you again. Good luck. God bless to all of you. God bless Tamar. Good luck to Tamar and Vince.